Hey everybody, welcome to the Leading Brand Live. I forgot what week it is. Jeez. I am your host, James Belknap. Everyone present yourselves.
Beautiful Tony Lopez.
Jeffrey Burtis. That is all.
I am probably monotone right now because the fact of I just got woken up. So I guess you can say I am woken, James.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you.
You're next. No, I'm just kidding. We'll save that.
Well, save that. That's my. Hey, Woken Matt Hardy is on Raw, my show.
Oh, this is interesting because this next week is freaking the Greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh God. Wait. When we go on next week, the Greatest Royal Rumble will be over.
Well, unless we do it on Thursday. Oh wait.
If we do it on Thursday.
Remember, also, it's predictions. It's not the review show, so we can actually do it on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Preferably Wednesday.
Yeah,
Greatest Royal Rumble is next Thursday or next Friday?
Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh. So we have to do predictions next Thursday, right?
Well, Wednesday or Thursday.
The only day I have off is Wednesday.
Wednesday, it sounds like.
Wednesday it is.
Alrighty then. That saves me the time. I can just focus on Infinity War on Thursday. Perfect.
All right. So we had the Superstar Shakeup, which
which starting off with Raw. I mean, this is what James has been wanting for quite some time. He finally got his Superstar Shakeup, and the first move of the Shakeup was the Monday night, the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal to Raw. Great, just great. Gentlemen, Jinder Mahal went to Raw. James, I think you called this one a mile away, right?
Well, I called the fact that, I initially thought that they were going to switch the third tier titles until what happened on SmackDown, but we'll get to that in the moment.
No, but okay. Jinder Mahal came out, had a little title match with Jeff
Hardy. Yeah,
Jeff Hardy.
Also, on person-wise, Jinder Mahal being a large kind of individual, they tend to have like stronger kind of style wrestlers on Raw, while you having more of the quicker versions, or at least the
more of an influx, more of a
the high flyers.
Just more of an input on the actual wrestling match itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do only have 2 hours on SmackDown, and it's just natural for everybody to want to see more wrestling on the show than actual promos.
Yes, and I mean promos are built around like Raw, and then wrestling is SmackDown related when they can. But Jeff Hardy, I'm just gonna make this brief. Jeff Hardy had a match with Jinder Mahal for the U.S. title, and Jeff Hardy won. And Tony, didn't I call this the moment he won the title? He was going to your brand.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, it was painful. It's painfully obvious, but also after the match, it looks like they teased the feud between No Way Jose and Jinder Mahal, because backstage, No Way Jose dancing annoyed Mahal. I'm like, No Way Jose Mahal first feud of No Way Jose's WWE career. How do you feel about that?
Fine.
Dr. Belknap?
No way.
Jose?
Hey.
And let's see. Bailey versus Sasha Banks happened, and now we had a next member of the Superstar Shakeup. The Riot Squad, which I'm like, oh, okay, so now we're switching Riot Squad and
He died?
I still...
Did he die?
What's up?
Oh.
You're lagging.
Hard.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who, me? Oh, well. I can't... I mean, I'm trying. I got nothing else on. Wait a minute. Oh, I needed that. But Riot Squad showed up on Raw, which is just what they needed. Because let's face it, do we admit that on SmackDown they were kind of boring?
No, they were actually given opportunities on SmackDown. I'll give them credit.
I felt like they were underused, honestly.
Ruby Riott had a freaking WWE Women's Championship match.
It just didn't seem right. I'm glad they're on Raw. I mean, maybe they can get a better sense of direction, and hopefully Bayley and Sasha, they can eventually pretty shortly.
Yeah, he's lagging.
Gentlemen, I don't understand what's going on here because I got everything. I don't have anything else going on, so let's make this quick. Next match: Authors of Pain versus Slater and Rhino, the most non-existent tag team on the planet. Authors of Pain squash, perfect way of building them, right?
Yeah, it is. But same time, yeah, you already know what it's about. It's just to get those guys over.
And eventually, I mean, I say they win the titles before SummerSlam. Anyone want to call me on that?
We'll see.
There's either
James?
that. I mean, either they put them in the run that's very similar to the Bludgeon Brothers, or they have to play the storyline mode, but I don't see anyone that can really play the storylines right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they have
which will go on
that Bludgeon Brothers push.
Okay, when the Bludgeon Brothers debuted, how long did it? They got it at WrestleMania. When they debuted, was it like Survivor Series?
Before that,
or was it before that?
It was
like a little
because they had
but
they had a bunch of promo packages. I think it was like I started seeing the promo packages like directly after SummerSlam.
Oh, directly. So like SummerSlam and all the way to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's quite impressive.
Quite impressive. Yeah, I mean, they were doing promo packages, but they didn't have them like fully started going all out their stuff till I would say Royal Rumble. They started having them appear.
That's why
between Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, and that's when they started their reign of terror.
I swear, I do remember like them versus Breezango on a freaking pay-per-view.
I've either SummerSlam or well, you were talking about Breezango. They started the whole fashion. It started doing the 2B whole situation at SummerSlam.
Yes,
but it didn't go to full fruition until Survivor Series.
Yeah. I mean, Authors of Pain will be tag team titles eventually, right? Can we all agree on that?
Yes, they will be tag team titles.
The tag team champs.
They will become pieces of belt and metal.
Yes, they'll be pieces of blue and silver.
Now arguably the biggest move of the Superstar Shakeup, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are now back on Raw. They were welcomed by Miz TV, so more heels, great. I mean, now it's just back to where they originally debuted. So that's fine.
Owens got the most over being on a story-driven show like Raw. This is a perfect spot for him.
Well, what about Sammy?
Sammy's thriving in this right now.
Do you ever thought we'd see Sammy as heel? Yes. Yep. But now the biggest thing is that now they did a trade saying, "Oh, hey, Miz, you're going to SmackDown." Isn't that what people wanted?
Yeah.
And he's going by himself. So I'm worried that the Miz Taraj is going to be just dead in the water.
I'm not so much worried about that. I can see something happening which is a little off from what you guys might think. I can see those two guys with Elias.
Well, what I was thinking of, they're going to be doing a little APA style.
I like that.
Bodyguards?
But they'd be like Elias's. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Elias, he's feeling like he's doing all these concerts, but he just did a concert at freaking WrestleMania, so now he feels like he needs protection. He needs bodyguards. Bam. Those two guys there.
Mr. Orange. I like it. I mean, they
like
need something to
security,
do now.
Yeah.
Hireable grunts of heels. I like that.
The MPA, the Mid-Taraj Protection Agency.
Oh, jeez.
Book it, Vince. Make it happen. MPA. I like it.
Not too. Doesn't sound too bad at all. APA.
It really doesn't.
That sounds cool. MPA. I mean, you can definitely make it sound like a military police kind of thing. So it does have a little that sound.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But alrighty. So we'll save that for later. Matt Hardy, Bray Wyatt, Revival Tag Team Eliminator. Faces won. Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy win. I hope they get the belts, which is probably very much likely going to happen now. Well, I'll get to that in a bit. But oh well, Revival just keeps getting underutilized, but it's kind of sad. Because I look at the Revival and I see best heel tag team, but they were just written by the injury bug. My question for you, gentlemen, is the fact: can the Revival ever get out of this hellhole they're currently in?
As long as they don't get hurt.
Long? It depends if they will stop freaking badly booking them. I don't think it's the injury bug is the reason why they're there. I think it's just backstage politics.
I think they have backstage heat. I don't think it's backstage heat.
I might be backstage heat at the same time. I might be just like crap writing, but you know.
You got to think about it. A lot of these writers, they're thinking what is the new school kind of mindset when it comes to the audience, and I don't think they know how to write an old school Hulk Hogan style, which I hate, but let's admit the writing for that style was good for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hogan style era of wrestling. I don't think they know how to do that.
Weren't a lot of these like writers now like part of like Emmy like TV writers or stuff like that?
A lot of them TV writers. It's been quoted from Stephanie McMahon. Some of them has been on Conan. Some of them was written for like The Walking Dead. So you got television writers on top of screenwriters on top of, say, movie writers. So they're having too many cooks in the kitchen sometimes.
It makes sense. They probably need to cut down the squad a little bit. Can't believe I just said that.
You just said it.
Oh, Jesus.
It happened. But now.
I mean, geez, back in the day, as they used to say, Vince McMahon used to just sit in poolside with anybody else, really. He wanted.
Like, his main two guys were Bruce Pritchard and Pat Patterson by his poolside at all times.
And they just shoot the shit. That's all they did.
Also, plug. Something else to wrestle with premiered on Wednesday on the WWE Network. It's actually a really good first episode.
Well,
why are you making plugs, all right? Oh, Lord.
What do you expect?
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. That was that was actually pretty good.
Then again, your favorite, Cornette or Pritchard?
Pritchard.
I'm a Cornette guy.
I mean,
I like Cornette.
When it comes to storytelling, I like Pritchard more. But when it comes to manager, hell yeah, Cornette every single day.
I'm referring to podcaster.
Oh,
Cornette.
Still
Cornette.
Pritchard.
Cornette.
Oh, I can't stand some of Cornette's views sometimes.
I
like his views
because of the fact that what gold I get from all the stories later.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not oversight by WWE.
Well, Pritchard he's pretty much not filtered on the show. But even before he was with the WWE, he never filtered himself.
No, it's not him filtering.
No. He wasn't under like a WWE thing at all. He talks about Vince all the time. Anything Vince related, it's no filter.
No filter? I like that.
He don't give no fucks. And plus, he has a country Alabama hick as his co-host. So, yeah, they're going to talk about everything because he's going to bring it out. It's a guy who's freaking marrying one of Ric Flair's daughters.
One of Ric Flair's daughters. Jesus.
Yeah, one of them. Not Charlotte, but the other one.
Okay. But, okay, I'm going to skip this. Let's see. Ember Moon, Mickie James Hudson. The only thing relevant happened on that one is how Mickie James, good job selling that Eclipse. Did anyone catch that sell?
Oh, Jesus. Yes, that was the way to set an example, Mickey. God.
She
pretty much sets the example like the Stone Cold Stunner example.
Yes.
That's like that's like the Scott Hall of selling the Eclipse.
Yep. She sold that hard. Also, Bliss played the victim to Nia Jax. Didn't really care about it. So, yeah, Ember Moon got the win. Needed to happen. And now another big member of the Super...
Oh, sorry. I had to watch it.
You saw it? Yeah, that's quite the sell, right?
Oh, she made that look devastating. That's why you get a professional to do that.
Yeah, exactly. An OG veteran.
Yeah, that proved to me, yeah, when people try to say, hey, we started the women's revolution, well, Mickie James showed me that she's pretty much in the talk also.
I mean, if you really want to see a great Mickie James match, WrestleMania 22 against Trish Stratus. The bitch was psycho then.
Yeah.
I gotta replay that in my head.
Ooh. There's a moment that's not on the network from that 20.
That looked painful back though. But other than that,
wow.
I mean, I think the look from Ember Moon, just like, oh man, that was good. Do that again. Like I want to eclipse you. That's the look that she gets when she crawls to her.
All right. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
that's all. Oh, stop it, James.
Like when you see a good move that's well sold, it just looks beautiful no matter if it's receiving or giving. And this is where receiving was a better situation.
Yep.
Well,
best sell of the Eclipse by far.
It looks great. I can critique a few parts as she just started flipping before the hit. It's kind of like as if you roll over the Stone Cold Stunner.
Like the Rock did? Or like the Rock pushed down on the mat before.
When the Rock took the Stunner, he ended up falling on his back, somehow pushing himself up into a full handstand, bouncing off the rope, and then
that's the definition of overselling.
Yeah, Mickie was doing a barrel roll over before Ember even hit the ground.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll.
That angle though, when I see there it is. I need a protractor. It's probably around 60-degree angle, that body. From Mickie James's back leg to her back. Yeah, oh no. I would say 80-degree angle. So
save it for SmackDown, James.
Save it.
Well, I'm using the math. And,
save it for SmackDown. God.
Hey.
God,
wow.
That's painful.
You know why I say that, Jeffrey.
Oh, I know exactly why. Alrighty then. Now this is arguably the biggest move of the Superstar Shakeup. I forgot. Titus Worldwide came out, showed up Dolph Ziggler and former NXT champion Drew McIntyre.
Oh my God. I'm going to start off by saying what a combination finishing move. Putting that Claymore with the zigzag. Bravo. Bravo.
They make it look like a very safe move too. Like it's devastating, yet they do it safely.
It's the beauty of it.
So it's like, oh my gosh, it looks like it's to be so painful, but then you think about it in the wrestler who's taking the bump, it's like, okay, just fall backwards and take a back bump. And it's okay, fine.
It looks so much worse than it is.
Are you okay with Drew McIntyre being called up this early, or do you feel like he needs a little bit more seasoning in NXT?
To be honest with you, I had heard rumors that he was supposed to be called up at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Royal Rumble.
Really?
But he had like what? He was expected back after WrestleMania. So yeah, I expected him back by now, and I expected him to be on the main roster.
Okay, main event or mid card?
For now, tag team.
Top tier mid.
Top tier mid.
He could be main event with this the gimmick he has, yes. But right now, he's going to start in the tag team division with Ziggs.
Feud with the Hardy and Wyatt.
Yeah, damn right.
That's good. That will be good.
You see, they're already building up new tag teams on Raw.
That's nice.
Well,
There's something that's the tag team division on Raw is weak.
It's not the tag team division Raw is weak. It's just their booking of tag team divisions were horrible. They have a lot of good tag teams. It's kind of like SmackDown. SmackDown, their tag team matches has been good. Their tag team division is only 2 teams.
It's only 2 teams.
Three.
Nah.
Three.
Three with the Bludgeon Brothers.
Now we're booking.
I'll get to that later, but you know.
Reigns and Joe had a feud once again, showing that Samoa Joe is a better person on the mic than Roman Reigns.
Oh, how a day passes and things change so much.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Which Samoan named Joe that we chose wrong? we getting pushed by one, and the other just has a hard time with injuries. There's one that's much better on the mic, especially, and he's better in the ring, to be honest.
Oh, dude, just like all through his career, he's been doing stuff that Anawai over there can't do in his sleep.
What do we get?
Yeah, it's like he's about literally when he hit the ground like in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania, the whole fucking arena just spewed white, literally.
He just
that fireworks show was not blue. It was not red or any other color. It was pure white. So yeah, they're not making it easy to visualize it at all. Go watch it.
Representation.
Oh my god!
If anybody's watching this video in the future, pause the video, go watch that entrance from WrestleMania, then come back.
Oh my god! But that's all I got to bring up with that. Oh, so Natalya went from SmackDown to Raw. Okay.
That's just a baby face.
As a fate, I mean,
it makes sense.
It made sense.
You're gonna put her with Ronda.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. The person who trained her.
Okay, so do you? I feel like it's gonna lead up to a betrayal. But if she stays face, it just brings me resets the whole character of Natty, which she kind of desperately needs.
Well, she's been crazy cat lady for too long.
Well, she's been crazy cat lady. We just want her as cat lady.
Kitty cat lady.
And Ronda still looks badass. So I mean,
I don't give a damn about reputation.
Okay, so that's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is.
That's all I'm gonna go with on that. Breezango is now a member of Raw versus the Bar, and Breezango got the win in a match against the Bar.
That threw me off.
I like. That's how you build up Breezango.
You build up Breezango, then you have Connor and Victor do the same thing. Come on.
Yeah,
I can't do it again next week. That's
main event. Okay, finally. I'm making this short because we need to get to NXT and SmackDown. Okay,
this is short.
I'm gonna. I hate you. 10-man tag.
I have a whole run sheet, and you start 30 minutes.
Oh God!
Wow.
I love you guys. Jesus.
I hate you. Why are you wearing shades, man? Isn't it? It's not like you're being. Why are you wearing shades?
Well, I mean, it's a surprise.
Why you wearing shades? It's not like your Blade. It's not like you're a member of the Matrix.
They're so nice, though.
I mean,
Now
it's
let's
like
get to this 10-man tag team. The Miz,
all that
Raj, and
happened.
Miz, and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on one team. On
Miz,
the other
Raj,
team,
Lashley. Bobby Roode's a final member of the Superstar Shakeup that went from SmackDown to Raw. Yay!
No, he's not. No, he's not. Okay, let's just.
That was on live TV. Okay.
Well,
I'm about to say I got a list.
I got a whole list from WWE.com.
Wow, I meant the last surprise on Raw. 10-man tag. Nothing much happens. Faces won. Yay! It was Lashley, Finn,
Nicholas.
Nicholas. He's in school right now. Strowman and Rude. Okay, faces won. Yay! I mean, 10-man tags are a clusterfuck as is.
In general, just I mean, 6-man holla holla is typically just a cluster as is. It usually works because hey, you're trying to get as much people to airtime as possible. But then once you get past that, I mean,
it was a club.
It one thing to have 5 people in the ring, but you have 5 on each side.
That's too much.
Yeah, especially since what is it? We're also supposed to have the surprise on the side. You want everybody to still look strong. It's a lot of things happening at one time.
It's amazing how anything works, or at least everyone gets their time during those matches. But
at least there wasn't any beach balls in the crowd.
Yes, because people actually paid attention because this was the Superstar Shakeup,
because Roman is not having a match.
Yes.
Oh, true.
Very true. Then
there's no beach balls.
That's it for Raw on my end. Now let's go into Mr. James Belknap with the NXT Mamma Mia Minute.
May I pause real quick? I want to just read off the whole. Sorry.
Ooh.
I want to read off the list of every.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
All I want to do is read off.
You do that. List. Do that when he's done with NXT.
I'm reading the list of.
You just made the list.
No, the list of every Raw superstar that went from SmackDown to Raw. I'm reading that list from the Shakeup.
James, you know what happens when he interrupts Mr. Belknap? Do you know what happens, James?
Bitch, he won't let me talk.
Do you know what happens?
Hold on.
You just made the list.
Dang it. Hold on.
Okay. You just made the list. The list of Belknap.
There we go.
All right.
Continue.
All the new Raw superstars as follow: Jinder Mahal, Rudy Riott, Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder, Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Natalya, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Connor, Victor, Bobby Roode, Mojo Rawley, Mike Kanellis,
mid-card,
and Chad Gable.
Okay, American Alpha reunion. Yay.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, it is a possibility.
Yeah, since what's his face is injured, and we can actually still have the angle of Jason Jordan was my legitimate son. It was Chad Gable.
Oh no!
That'll be fun. That'll be the wacky world of storytelling because there's 2 worlds you can do. You can do the realistic way, and you can go the wacky world. And this is where you need to go to the wacky world.
Kurt Angle's good with wacky world. Imagine they wanted him to sleep with Sharmell. Yeah. That was pretty. Now we can jump right in, knee deep into the Mamma Mia Minute. There you go, James.
All right, so we're going to start with Johnny Gargano returns to NXT. Quick promo, to be honest, babyface. Try to have a nice small moment. Kiss your damn wife, damn it. I hate this whole, I'm going to hug like this and kiss your damn wife.
Is your wife?
Oh, enough of that lovey-dovey stuff. Oh, shut up, Johnny.
Like, shut up, kiss your damn wife. And then you have to deal with, they announced a match with Selena Vega later on, which obviously the roles just changed by gender. That's about it for that
Woo-hoo!
one. You're talking about Superstar Shakeup. We actually got a call up to Ricochet. Sorry.
I'll give you it. That's
give
good.
it.
NXT debut at Full Sail against Fabian Eichner.
I like Fabian Eichner. He was in the Cruiserweight Classic, and he's things like the.
He actually looks strong in this match. They really did take the time to make him to show off his strength and size over Ricochet. And it was initially you thought it was gonna be a squash match, but it wasn't. And it's like obviously one's gonna win, and
obviously,
but at least they showed off the other wrestler and not just treat him like a jobber like WWE.
I'm like, yeah.
They actually show that this person's good. And the beautiful senton.
The 630 senton.
Calm down. Please calm down.
Dude, it is gorgeous. He even has time to pop up to his feet and then still fall backwards.
I mean, there's always pretty moves, even at the simplest things. If he did a 360 senton and it looked that pretty, but he does a double flip, a 630 senton, and if you notice, obviously beautiful moves. I mean, Black Mass. It's a simple spinning heel kick,
right on the cheek.
It's like,
so beautiful, and it's the simplest move. If you can make a move look beautiful, it don't matter how simple it is. And he takes difficulty onto simplicity. That's what's beautiful.
Ricochet, is he a future North American or NXT champ?
He is the one and only.
That's a good question. Yeah. I think now, since there's a North American, they're gonna stick with the NXT as being the heavyweight championship, per se. You know what I'm referring to, right?
I do.
Yeah. Which I hope the top 1% goes for.
I really think it's going to be EC3 going there while Ricochet gets North American.
That's fine.
It makes sense. God, freaking just think about those promos for EC3, man. They know what they're doing with them.
The top 1% EC3.
When you have something good and you using it well, God.
His mic work is just
up, I'll be pissed.
Like how they messed up Bobby Roode.
Yeah, they messed up Bobby Roode in the main event, main roster.
Just turn him heel, please.
That's all they need to do. And you know what? Can I be honest? Raw might be the best spot for him to do that.
Please turn him heel, please.
I mean, put him on a big stage like that, he could be very Triple H-esque.
He's already Triple H-esque.
He can do Shinsuke-esque. Bam! Hand to the balls.
Why does he keep kicking me in the dick? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
You know what? Storyline-wise, this is amazing. I just think this is a defamation of character for AJ Styles at this point.
Are you sure of his characters?
I like Nakamura's face when he get. I'm like, oh,
it's just more pronounced heel, and I just love the kids' reactions because they're like, no, they're either laughing because of its nut shot, or they're mad because AJ Styles got hit by Shinsuke.
And for me, it's like, oh, I feel bad for AJ Styles.
Wouldn't you be pissed if someone kept doing that to you?
How do you think Vegeta felt? Exactly. It's even worse because he's actually Japanese.
God.
So War Raiders were in a squash match.
Yay!
AKA War Machine.
Can I be honest? The way they did their entrance was cool as shit.
I like I like the way their entrance. It's not fluid enough yet. They got to improve on that.
Give
Yes,
them
you
time.
have the gear and everything, but I believe they should have a more of a ripping style when it comes to taking off the gear. This whole take off the straps, this and that. No, what I want is they're like walking in there, and instead, right before you do the whole run thing, maybe a quick slow jog, rip off the next gear, then do the whole run into the ring.
Well, from what I remember, is like that's the same gear they've been using since they were like ROH and New Japan. So
I mean,
they're just incorporating that entrance here.
You know how Vince is going to be. They're going to be replacing that with whatever. I mean, you're not the king of strong style anymore. You're the artist known as.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tony.
I got to deal with that on the week-to-week basis. James, continue.
Let's see now. Actually, what's funny is I'm looking at someone else's analysis of that match, and quite literally says somebody stop the damn match. Oh, that was a member of the WWE universe right before they hit their finisher. Somebody stop the damn match, and I heard laughter because everyone's just staring to there like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, it was like it looked like really painful
because the tag team was called Chris and JC.
They looked like Deuce and Domino.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately like Deuce and Dominoes. Just slick back grease heads.
Looks like they're missing their tryouts for Grease, for geez, what is that other movie I'm thinking of right now?
Are you thinking of Grease?
Huh?
You're thinking of Grease.
No, well, why can't I think of the other one where it's like the Romeo and Juliet of nowadays? Can't remember the name.
I think it's called Romeo and Juliet.
No. Oh. Asshole. A way to go out in style. No disqualification match. Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan. My belief in Lars Sullivan is barely going to be a jobber in WWE.
I look at him and I'm just like, you bland. You're not that good.
Honestly, I didn't feel like that match was that compelling, even though yes, it was no disqualification match.
It was very interesting, but storytelling wise, it was you had the feeling of it's just me big spots and no one. It felt like it was a write-off made by a WWE Raw writer.
Mm-hmm. But the thing that threw me off the most is like, what the hell happened to the inside of Damo's mouth? Like, clearly he was bleeding from the inside of his mouth, but it made his red beard redder.
He bladed.
How do you blade in your mouth?
You'll see in the middle of the match something white pop out, and initially I thought,
no.
So I listened to Jim Cornette about how you blade. What you do is you take a very corner. Let's see now. What can I use very well? All right. So say this is a gigantic razor blade, and you just
take a small corner of it.
Take a small corner, and you put a bunch of tape so it's easy to grip. So all you had to do is just. And so what he probably did was supposed to pick the tongue a little bit, possibly upper lip, cheek, something like that, or even down here where you typically shave, and it made him bleed. Because I was like, what the heck is that at first? And you see him, it's like not a tooth. So that's not a problem. So what else would it be? That's small and grippable, and that required for him, and specifically him, to toss it out of the ring.
That makes sense. It makes sense.
Blade. He bladed.
It's a genius way to do it. I'll give him that. Because Jesus Christ, that was just like a scary looking beard afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but
I'm so happy to see that guy on Tuesdays.
Anybody
you just cannot wait, huh?
Anybody that tells me otherwise that he wasn't blading, it's like I listen to Cornette too much. I'm sorry, but this is unless he goes iconic Ric Flair or Jerry Lawler hiding in the blade in your mouth act. I mean,
at least he's not doing like what is it? Abdul the Butcher did. He actually like had his fingers taped and like on like the tip of his like I want to say it was either his thumb or his index finger.
And then unraveled it slightly just to nick.
Yeah, just ever so slightly, and then just like bah bah bah. When you see him punching him somebody, bah bah, he's actually hitting him with the point of the blade itself.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, with this match, it's just a write-off. I mean, it led on to Candice LeRae and Zelina Vega, and quite frankly, other than the fact of you have the run-ins by the guys, what do you expect? And in the way that it finished, with
both of them doing the submission rolls.
Gargano escape.
Yeah, the Gargano escape. Yeah.
What with a double of that. Other than that, really, it's a write-off. It's another write-off. Dang it, it's a freaking write-off.
Well, I mean, but after that, they had Gargano call out Aleister Black.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then we get that confirmed, Aleister versus Johnny next week on NXT. And then also Adam Cole versus Oney Lorcan for the NXT North American Championship next week.
My question is, are y'all excited about that?
Yes.
I'm more excited for the Johnny match.
I'm excited for the Johnny.
I'm excited. What I really want to see is
Johnny and
Johnny
Aleister.
I want to see another Johnny Too Short moment. Johnny coming up short all the time. I think it would be a really great storyline for him to always be the bridesmaid.
No offense. I see. I can feel a Tommaso sighting coming soon.
Oh no!
Yes.
Hold on. I got a little headline for you. Let me just pull that up.
Oh shit! You got a headline.
You got headlines.
He got headlines.
Tommaso Ciampa reveals a new nickname.
Oh shit! I read that on his Twitter. Oh, and he had the gif of him doing the clap. That was the scariest face because he was just like, yeah!
Because he took to Twitter mocking Gargano's Johnny Wrestling nickname. So Ciampa mentioned to view himself as not a wrestler, but as a sports entertainer before revealing his new nickname, Tommy Entertainer.
Oh.
So when you see him, he wants to be he wants his chants. Tommy Entertainer, ba 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 ba.
Didn't flow right.
What the hell?
Exactly, that's the idea. It's supposed to be all about that heel heat, all about being weird, all about being different,
all about being the Black Heart.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially you got to be the Black Heart when someone else has a Rebel Heart.
Nice. I like that one.
But that's good.
I feel like Johnny Gargano. I look at him. I'm like, he's another Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I see from him. I'm like, you're gonna build him like a Daniel Bryan. That's all you have to do. He's gonna get over with just his wrestling. That's really not.
I mean, it's a great problem to have because you could put one of them, leave one of them on SmackDown, put the other one on Raw, and you can have both like super baby faces being built up like nobody's business. Even though I could see something happening on SummerSlam, ha ha ha. But you know, I like Johnny Gargano's path. I don't think he's going to go to 205.
No, you don't have a superstar that over going 205 Live.
James,
he's too loved by the fans.
I mean, depends how small they feel that he is.
Well, I love what he did.
Yeah, I did the whole Taylor.
Yeah, he does that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm around him all the time. He did that today when I told him I'm not coming over.
Oh.
He's like, I don't want to stay at work. I was home today. I don't want. It's like, dang it. You're like,
He's trying to egg you to coming over. Yes.
yeah, that was us at work today. And it's like, well, and so I'm around that guy. I know so much. It pretty much knowing WWE, unless they consider him to be small.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how they're going to take this. I really don't.
Let's hope Vince has a brain with Johnny Gargano because he's so over in NXT.
Let's hope Triple H pushes real hard for Johnny.
Yeah. Now, before I start SmackDown,
this episode is brought to you by. I'm sorry.
Actually, I was going to talk about Bruno Sammartino.
Yes, let's pause. Let's pause for a minute.
I know a lot of us didn't actually see practically any of his career, but the impact he's had on the wrestling business and sports and entertainment, he was bigger than wrestling for his time period.
When you can hold on to the title for 8 freaking years straight and stay relevant, I don't care what era of wrestling you are, that is impressive. And
I feel he is the living embodiment. Well, no pun intended.
Living.
He was the embodiment of the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to America. Yeah, literally, take that, Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan being influenced by Billy Graham. Billy Graham, my butt. Billy Graham was influenced by Bruno. Everybody loved Bruno. But
we'll never. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll never have anybody like Bruno again because he was so unique for his time period. Being an Italian-born person coming to the United States, being a physical freak, world's strongest man competitions and everything, and him being booked as the top guy in probably the top territory for 8 straight years under Vince Sr. Man, it's incredible to see that run.
Not to mention it translated to Vince Jr. too.
Which I hear he did not. He and Vince McMahon that we know did not go.
They didn't get along for years.
It took Triple H to say, "Hey, get in the Hall of Fame." Uh-huh. It took Triple H to do the negotiation because they did not get along for some reason we don't know. But Bruno Sammartino,
I think it's because of his father more than anything.
Probably.
And probably Bruno's son too.
But Bruno, rest in peace. Now you'll be selling out crowds in the heavens. And
oh man.
Like put Jesus in the headlock. And he better sell it.
Yeah, he better sell it. But now this week's SmackDown, before I really start with that, I just want to get the list of names out of the way. Just so we can have some clear heads on it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Huh?
Are you absolutely sure?
Are you sure?
Oh, fine. All right, AJ Styles.
You're just messing with the fact that I was messing with you.
I realize that,
since I said one of the names already.
Yeah, I realize that. I'm just like, someone gone. I'm just gonna go. You both have actually said a lot of the names that just came over to SmackDown.
I only said the ones on Raw. I didn't say anything.
Well, yeah, but you duh. Okay, I'm just gonna read them off.
I did say one, Miz.
The United States champion Jeff Hardy comes to SmackDown. Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Samoa Joe.
I'm very excited about that.
I'm like, whoa. I was like, predictable. That whoa.
It gives because as I mentioned previously, it's all about the big guys on Raw, and this gives definitely an opportunity for someone who's been injured the whole time to get more opportunities, especially
Man, that
now, if you think about another dream matchup, I mean, pretty much you just got independent wrestlers competing for the title at this point.
Exactly.
Shinsuke, and then Samoa Joe's gonna be up next, probably.
Oh yeah.
It's literally the Raw is now like main guys, like WWE bred guys, and SmackDown's the Indies.
Which means there's a lot of cult fans are going to be probably getting the SmackDown tickets.
Boom! This guy.
Next time Raw and SmackDown come over, are we going to Raw or SmackDown?
Shit. They're going to be in Arlington soon.
I'm there.
I don't have the money. Well, I'm probably going to be actually in either New Mexico or Colorado at that point.
Oh, okay.
When are they coming over?
Like, I think June 3rd or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And they're going to be at the College Park. Yeah.
But I just imagine, oh man, if it's Shinsuke versus Samoa Joe, that kind of promos, God.
Yeah, exactly.
You got AJ and Samoa. Did they ever face off?
In TNA, yes.
Oh Jesus, yes. The best match in TNA history is AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels. Well, that's a triple threat from 2005. But the moves that Joe was pulling off in 2005, the moves that AJ was doing in 2005.
You were just like in heaven, weren't you, Tony?
Man. Oh, but the rest of this list: Big Cass returning, James's favorite, Asuka, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers, are on SmackDown, baby.
The club coming back, obvious.
And then Cesaro and Sheamus. The Bar is on SmackDown.
I was really surprised because weren't they going to do that whole tournament thing and?
No, they still are. They're still going for the Raw Tag Team titles in Saudi Arabia.
So it's like,
why would they get them?
I don't think they will.
They're not getting them at this point.
But R-Truth. Yeah, we also got R-Truth.
I need to see more comedy skits. Heck, if he was still on the same show as Fandango and Tyler Breeze, it could have been a perfect time for them. What?
Oh no, they did a comedy. They did a comedy angle. Immediately, they had the New Day walking backstage, talking about the Superstar Shakeup. You see Ty Dillinger. No, you see R-Truth first. Then you see Ty Dillinger, and they have this moment, and I'm just like, R-Truth still thinks it's Monday night.
I'm so glad y'all are Monday Night Raw. It's like, what?
He is like, it's Tuesday. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Dude.
God dang it.
And also, I can't forget about The Miz. Miz and Daniel Bryan has been needed for a long time. So.
Hold on, I'll get to that.
And then the NXT call-ups. I'm gonna not include Billy Kay and Peyton Royce because they were on the show last week. So Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega are now on SmackDown.
Mid-card, maybe WWE title.
Sanity's Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, and Killian Dane are also on SmackDown.
There's
no Nikki Cross?
Yeah.
No Nikki Cross.
Wait, what?
She still has some plans in NXT.
That's weird.
Well, who else is going to go against fucking psycho MMA chick over there?
What, Nikki Cross and Shayna Baszler are having a feud?
Maybe.
Well, maybe they can have her work both schedules. I mean,
that'd be nice.
I mean, a lot of the NXT people are doing that right now.
I mean, for a while, I really enjoyed the time that Kevin Owens was between both.
Yes, and I loved it.
Because
Tony, you're making me thirsty.
Sorry.
I need some more. I might need some water in a bit, but anyway, continue, Mr. SmackDown.
Well, the show started with AJ Styles coming down to the ring, actually initially calling out Shinsuke Nakamura, and he was like, I know you forgot your English and all, but I didn't come out here to talk. I came out here for a fight. Sorry, I had to do it in the country accent. It's AJ. But we get Aiden English and Rusev, so we get an impromptu match between AJ and Rusev. Aiden interferes. They set up, then Daniel Bryan comes down to help out AJ. Set up the main event, which is AJ and Daniel Bryan versus Rusev and Aiden English. It was just
happy
a way
Rusev
to like
Day.
Happy Rusev Day, everybody. By the way, if you're watching, Happy Rusev Day. James,
huh?
Happy Rusev Day.
I know. Happy Rusev Day.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Next segment was actually funny as hell to me. You have Shelton Benjamin in the ring, first starting off with a promo, talking about he sent a nice tweet out to Chad Gable, on Twitter. He said he didn't mean it. He didn't need him. He's better by himself. He needs gold and stuff. He started to sound like the gold standard for a second. And then he was like, he called out anybody in the back for a match. Randy Orton starts coming down to the ring. His music stops when he's like right next to ringside. And here comes Jeff Hardy. It's like, all right. And then we have a match with Jeff Hardy and Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, pretty good match. I'll give it credit. Pretty good match.
Orton heel turn, maybe?
Well, I mean, if we're going by last week, Randy Orton's still the number one contender for the United States Championship at Backlash. So having Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton is a more intriguing matchup than having Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal.
I wanted to vomit. Thank you.
I want to be in a Punjabi prison just to get away from
that. Punjab prison.
All the names that have been announced. All the names have been announced for the 50-man Royal Rumble.
The greatest Royal.
I got this. I got this right.
I don't know.
The greatest Royal Rumble.
I had to keep my volume down because I got a certain person in there.
Yeah, I know. Let me do that. Next segment was, what they always like to do, put a one tag team versus another tag team. So they put Jey Uso versus Luke Harper. Match never got started. They looked like they were about to use those mallets and beat the crap out of the Usos.
Then Trinity.
But
Naomi.
Yeah. I'm getting confused. Damn it, James! God damn it, James! You got me confused. That's her real name.
I know Trinity Fatu.
Yeah, Naomi came down the ringside, pleading the guys to stop. Literally pleading.
Hey, no, please.
Yeah,
stop.
You heard the screaming. I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
No, please stop. Please stop.
No, that was literally what it was.
God.
By the way, you know the reason why I mentioned Trinity, right?
Yeah, I do.
The Twitter thing?
Yep.
Explain that.
It was like a weird amount of like. Are you talking about what I think you're talking about, right?
Luke constantly tweets every day.
It's such a weird Twitter account. Such a weird Twitter account.
Today is blank. You know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pauses because of this. And what does he write to Trinity?
I'm going to it. That one. He wrote. Oh. Wait. Enjoy your evening with him, Trin.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's Wednesday. You know what that means. And then like right after that, he tweets a picture of it says cute AF. And it's a picture.
That's right. I forgot about that.
This is, oh man.
It's like whatever kayfabe they're trying to put him in is unfortunately ruined things up, down, down for me.
Yeah, it really has.
Especially when you do pop a shot thing. Him cheating by reaching.
How do you cheat? I mean, that's so stupid. He shouldn't have been able to do that. But I'm not going to say anything else. There was a backstage. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier when the tag team main event was put together. Shane was backstage looking at the results of the Jeff Hardy Shelton Benjamin match. Then here comes Paige in a suit, real chesty and everything.
Chesty,
what do you expect with Paige?
Exactly. She actually said, in honor of a Hall of Famer, "We're gonna make a tag team match, player."
She really did say that?
She did.
Like, oh yeah. God! Wow. We even did the dance and everything. I was like, "Oh God!"
I wonder if it's either a writer or her having fun with that.
I think it's her.
I'm gonna say it was her.
Because at this point, just like Daniel Bryant, no to give.
She really doesn't give any fucks though.
She doesn't.
What's left for her? I mean,
if she's not going to be able to come out to the ring anytime soon, go for it.
Let her have her own promo. She was good at promos. Granted, they're a little cheesy, but they're good at.
No wonder Mandy and Sonya came over.
You didn't think about that?
I didn't think about that at all.
I mean, it's so obvious.
Well, let's move on. Next segment. Sin Cara's in the middle of the ring, waiting for a mystery opponent. Mystery opponent was from Venice Beach, California. I'm going to say it. The Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe.
Now say it like
Joe.
Now say it like you're Paul Heyman.
Ooh.
The Samoa submission machine. You have to over-enunciate it.
Yeah, it's true. A literal squash match. I feel bad for Unico because I know that's him under the mask.
It was a masked wrestler.
It was Sin
Cara.
Oh.
So I was like, I feel bad for Unico. Man, just being put in that spot. Samoa Joe then right after that delivered a scathing, vicious promo after it. I was like, yes! Beat up Randy Orton. Beat up Daniel Bryan. Beat up AJ Styles. Beat up Shinsuke Nakamura. Please.
That's what we all want.
Yeah. We want you to be the WWE term destroyer.
Hey, don't you want the destroyer to just beat people up and put them to sleep?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Let's be honest. I hope he wins at Backlash, but Roman Reigns needs some momentum.
Yeah, true.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Next up.
What I really want is just him to just stop someone's promo, remove the mic, and just talk to him like, I'm going to choke you out. And then choke him out.
Oh, you mean like he did Heyman?
Like what he did to Heyman?
That's exactly what I want. So
that honestly scared the shit out of me. It's like, if that was me, I'd be like, what? What? I started shitting myself.
You're like, I'm gonna choke you out, and you're just gonna go to sleep. And
the next segment.
God, good pick for SmackDown to put Joe on there.
Literally a great pick to put Joe on there. Next up was the Carmella Melibration.
Yeah, something like that. Something.
Celebration.
I kind of like was in and out, but I saw who came out. I saw what happened. All I know
all
is
we need to talk about
Charlotte
is
came out, said that Carmella learned a few things from the dirtiest player in the game. Oh, she was like, "Oh wait, I know the dirtiest player in the game. I can't be mad. I give you props, but I'm coming." And then you know who came out? The Iconics came out afterwards. It was, and then there was a match between Billie Kay and Charlotte, and that match ended.
Wasn't it a tag team though?
No, it was a one-on-one match. Carmella was just sitting at ringside.
Mm-hmm.
Match ended when Billie Kay tapped out to the figure 8, and then
Peyton Royce and Carmella jumped.
Exactly. And then Becky Lynch came in for the save, and then Asuka comes in for the save.
And then made James happy.
Go on.
And then it got like real awkward between Charlotte and Asuka. It's like there's still feelings here. There's still some type of feeling.
And seeing Asuka on SmackDown made James happy. It made him very happy.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be back to NXT since I'm NXT now.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Seeing Asuka made him happy.
Just give me more Kana photos.
There was. Jesus, I'll try my best, James. Jeez.
I'm kidding. I'll say after Jeffrey said because I know how he's going to react. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, I know. I see it. This man is uncomfortable. He's uncomfortable.
That's that. Then my job is complete.
Exactly. There was a backstage segment I forgot about. Daniel Bryan had an interview with Renee Young, and all of a sudden you see Daniel looking over to the side. There's Big Cass. And he's trying. He's like having like a conversation, but he doesn't look down at first. He's like, he starts to talk, and then he has to look down. He's like, so this is what everybody's talking about. It looks like it's leading to a Kaz versus Daniel Bryan storyline.
Okay, what do you do? But
going on to the main event, AJ and Daniel versus Rusev Day. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet with them. You know who should have won, but nope. Shinsuke decides to go all. I'm gonna hop through the crowd and hit somebody straight in the balls. It took the referee literally like 5 seconds, 5-10 seconds to turn around after looking at Daniel Bryan to see Shinsuke still has his arm there. It was like, dang. How long is it going to take him to turn around and AJ to be able to fall over?
I got to ask Tony, Tony and James, would you scream at that point, or would you just like, all silent?
Dude, I'm the exact, I gasp and then I fall.
Wait a minute. I know exactly which one. Every anime, when someone's about to die, what sound do they make? Play.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it was. He came out from the crowd looking like Michael Jackson from fucking Thriller. Just
Shakeup
time. Literally. Oh god, these Asian references are getting worse, guys. Oh. But Daniel goes to check if AJ's okay, then turns around. Big Cass hits him with a big boot and then sends over him. That's how the show ends.
No speak English.
No.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
No.
He laughed. He laughed at Renee, and then it was like me not speaking English. Like knowing damn well you speak some pretty damn good English.
I love it. I'm loving Nakamura as a heel. I'm loving it.
It just speaks wonders of from what they did at WrestleMania to what they're at right now, and it's just building up so well.
And it's just like
SmackDown looks like a way better show than they did before Mania. Way better.
SmackDown got exactly what they needed. Big names.
Yeah.
Big names.
If you really want to think about it, Benjamin, the former indie guy now. Jeff Hardy is a former indie guy now. There's a ton of indie guys on this Sting. The only one who's really not indie is freaking Kaz and freaking Randy.
But SmackDown needed some. Let's face it, SmackDown's main event scene was pretty boring.
Blah.
Let's admit, look very boring. It was KO and Sammy, Shane and Styles, right?
And tag teams.
Yeah. Now you got Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles still, Daniel Bryan, and then you got Jeff Hardy in the mid card. Jeff Hardy, Orton, Big Cass. I think Cass might be mid card, but he might be pushed to the main event scene with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan might drop.
It looks like it actually just looks like Cass is getting pushed because he's a McMahon guy. But
yes,
also they ended up getting 3 tag teams. 3 tag teams. Sanity, the Good Brothers, and the Bar.
I'm already seeing the Good Brothers being paired up with AJ. Him teaming up with the club for real this time. Oh yes,
But who doesn't want that? Seriously, who doesn't want that?
Now, who is Shinsuke going to tag up with?
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh, you know what they should do? Just to be funny. You know they should do to be funny. Bring Tozawa and Itami from 205 Live to be his side guys.
It's a big New Japan all over again.
This is Kai and Tai over again.
Yeah. Oh.
But also the tag team division.
Had the wrong response. You know how to respond.
Yeah. I know.
Indeed.
But said Kai and Tai, I'm just like, no.
You know exactly how.
I know.
Okay, let's see. SmackDown's tag division. You got the Bludgeon Brothers, Usos, New Day, and the Bar now, and Sanity and the Good Brothers, which I hope to God they're being used better.
Can I be honest? The tag team division on SmackDown got way stronger.
That's what they needed.
And the thing I was surprised about is the New Day didn't go to Raw.
I'm glad. I mean, that's fine. Leave them as is. With Raw, let's see. Their tag team division, they dropped. They did lose the Good Brothers being underused. They did lose the Bar. That's a big loss, but they just picked up AOP. The Authors of Pain. So with the Bar gone, they didn't really lose that much. Raw got pieces for their mid card, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
And also with the Miz going to. That's another big loss. But the mid card of Raw needed some love, and that's what they got from the Superstar Shakeup. Jinder, Bobby Roode. If you build him right, and I swear to God, if you turn him heel, he's going to be main event worthy. But right now he's mid cardish.
Yeah.
And also with the pick of Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre and Ziggler. Mid-card, potentially higher tag team division. So it all worked out, but SmackDown came up bigger with the main event scene. Raw came up with the mid-card.
Sorry, I started looking at the greatest Royal Rumble entrance, and holy freaking moly.
Dr. Belknap, how are we going to do this raffle for the greatest Royal Rumble?
Oh, God.
Well, I'm gonna do pretty much a reveal of the numbers by doing what's it called?
The Wheel of Fortune booking.
Pretty much.
The Wheel of Fate is the Wheel of Fate.
I like the Wheel of Fortune booking.
The lottery booking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll reveal it. Probably gonna do a quick live stream. Possibly.
That's fine.
Also, there are some interesting names in this match. A certain Rey Mysterio,
A certain
Undertaker,
favorite.
John Cena, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Khali, Mark Henry, Shane McMahon, Big Show.
Jericho.
I almost forgot about him. Jericho. Shit, that's. And then it looks like I see one cruiserweight on this list. One cruiserweight. That tells you anything.
That's sad.
No, that means it's a huge roster.
True.
So let's see now. Since before we talk about the Greatest Royal Rumble, the card, let's talk about what people consider as dream feuds, thanks to the WWE Superstar Shakeup.
Ooh.
King Slay. First one, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz is now possible.
Which is happening.
That's the most exciting. I want to see all of a sudden just Daniel Bryan go, "Hello, Miz. Remember all the things you said? I'm gonna kick you in the face.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
It's like you're gonna be put in the yes lock." And then you know what's gonna happen during their match, right?
Cass is gonna interfere.
No, not that. I'm also referring to the kicks, the yes kicks and the it kicks.
Yes.
What's gonna happen is Miz hits the kicks. Then Daniel Bryan grabs his leg, picks him up, throws him down, and starts doing his own kicks. That moment's gonna be big as is. What's up?
Go ahead. And the thing is, this match has been building for years,
without
nonstop abuse. Payoff. Yes.
And now there's a payoff.
With Miz better lose that one.
That's got to be a SummerSlam match. That has to be a SummerSlam match.
Maybe.
Time.
What?
That 4-way Intercontinental title match is being locally advertised as a 5-way.
What?
They're adding Bobby.
The IC title?
They're just trying to get him the Grand Slam as quick as possible at this point.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
No, what I hate is the Grand Slam is not as important anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy's a Grand Slam champion. They gave us two Grand Slam champions.
It took him a long time to do it. So.
Here's the thing. They gave two Grand Slam champions in the span of 2 weeks. WrestleMania, then Superstar Shakeup.
Heck, they gave all the Shield a Grand Slam within a calendar year.
Yep.
All of the Shield. First was Dean. That tells you something.
Then it was Roman. Then it was Roman, and then finally Seth.
Mm-hmm. And Roman did absolutely nothing for it.
Didn't deserve it. Hopefully they stop pushing him.
They need to push him as just a top tier mid card.
Just let him get his own. Just stop forcing it down our throat. Let him go back to mid card and then earn our respect from there.
Yeah,
but at this point, I think you turn him heel. You might as well.
At this point, you can have him turn and break the Shield.
Because the best time he was over is when the Shield reunited. Because we loved the Shield. We loved them as a group.
We were all still disdain towards Roman, because people started about anytime they heard the music, because which one is it going to be? And then they hear the walkie-talkie. Okay, we know it's everybody, whatever. But if they just hear the bass, they know, okay, start booing. He was over only to the kids and to tag team alone.
Yes.
But he was still needed when he's by himself.
And the thing is, it's not his fault. It's just the fact that WWE booking is pushing him down our throats, and we're not having it.
I mean, y'all seen Botchamania, what they showed, all the chants. You know, we want Nicholas. After he
CM Punk,
not too long.
CM Punk, this is awful. This is awful. Yes.
Cheered when Brock won.
Yes.
Which, by the way, reportedly, Brock. Where is that?
Brock was not happy with the crowd.
Well, that, and Brock reportedly makes well over $500,000 per match.
God, I would love to.
From what I'm understanding about the new Brock deal, is that it's not technically a short-term deal. It's a match-by-match deal, which also allows him to do UFC dates.
Yeah, it's a mix. It's a mixed thing.
Question: I'm telling you, this is the way you have. Okay, throughout the whole year last year, it took one F5 to take out Strowman twice, Joe once, and then that fatal 4-way, right? And then one on Kane. Okay,
which that fatal 4-way was like the best Brock match of like last year.
And it took one to take out
besides Goldberg. Yeah.
Besides AJ.
I forgot about that.
AJ, it took one F5 to beat them all, right?
Yeah.
It took 6 F5s to beat Roman. It took 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You've now built up Brock Lesnar to be this unstoppable monster that no one can seem to take out. It took 6 F5s from Roman Reigns to take out Roman Reigns. The way you have backed yourself into a corner now where the only way you legit get that title off of Brock Lesnar and to have it believable with the fans and myself is if Money in the Bank happened. Same thing with what they did with Seth at WrestleMania 31.
Or interference. But
even then, I would find that very hard to believe. Because we've seen him getting taken out by tables and still just pick up and just beat people up and still retain the title.
Make it a false count anywhere match. False count anywhere hardcore match against Bobby Lashley, and then Roman comes out with the Shield. Something like that.
I mean, you have to build Bobby Lashley up tremendously to even make me believe in that. Which I'm saying it is possible.
Well, think about it. It's 2 UFC guys. Well, 2 MMA guys versus off against each other. I can believe that. Get it?
I mean, with the proper booking, yes, I can believe it. But Bobby, I mean, with some of the casual fans, I'm like, you're telling me Joe couldn't do this? You can tell me Strowman couldn't do this? They're way over than Lashley could ever be right now.
This is what happens when WWE doesn't have an out plan.
Yes, they don't have an out plan. And the only out plan I see is Money in the Bank. All with Seth Rollins, like it comes into an instant triple threat. Brock does not take the pinfall. A quick pinfall. 1, 2, 3. You got the belt off of Lesnar. That's the only way I see it.
And it's going to be so weird to see if they actually put Bobby Lashley in the Money in the Bank match. This will for sure not be his first Money in the Bank ladder match.
So let's move along this list real quick of all the other dream feuds. Asuka versus Becky Lynch.
Okay, cool.
Jason Jordan versus Chad Gable.
Woohoo!
Yes, that needed to happen.
Usos and Bar.
Ooh.
Yes.
Styles and Joe. Yeah.
What about Bobby Roode, Seth? What do you think about that? No?
Not what we're looking forward to.
If you book him as a heel.
Here's the fun part. Strowman and Corbin.
Oh, they do got a little like history too.
That would be interesting. Big man versus big man.
How is Baron Corbin going to be able to pull off End of Days on Strowman?
Oh, that's the fun of it.
How are you gonna?
My favorite is I know how you're gonna get a big pop for Baron. Deep 6.
Ooh,
that's a big deep 6. I can hear Michael Cole saying the deep 6 so big it might as well be a deep 12.
No, you know what you do. You know what you do with that. You deep 6 them so hard the ring breaks.
Ooh, I could see it.
Not anything off the top rope. It's just like, oh, pow.
Well, I think they should do the hole in the mat kind of situation.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
Granted, Corbin's going to sit there and just and then they have to call the match due to, they can say like equipment breaking or something like that. They can say whatever they want.
This could be a very good thing for Corbin.
To be honest, they can actually, wow, you can really do make Corbin look real strong here.
If you do it like that, but Corbin needs to learn to keep his mouth shut.
No, Corbin needs to not type to freaking troops on Twitter.
Keep it, like I said, keep his mouth shut. Keep his thoughts to himself.
Yeah, don't be Kurt Angle 2006.
That's
also, how do you feel about any McIntyre matches?
For now, I'm going to see tag team matches.
McIntyre, Ziggler versus Hardy and Wyatt, obviously.
Just in general, McIntyre will be pushed. If Triple H has anything to do with it, not Vince McMahon this time, Triple H. If he has anything to do with it this time, he will have McIntyre as a champ one of these days. As long as they keep fucking Jinder and Slater away from him at the same time, I'm fine.
You don't want 3MB again?
I don't want any trace of 3MB.
You know what's going to happen. One day,
it's going to have like a backstage segment.
A tag team triple threat match.
Oh, God. They're still on Raw.
Rhino.
All three of them.
No, Rhino.
Rhino and Slater, Ziggler, and McIntyre. And Singh. It's going to be Singh in Mahal.
And then you're just like, 3MB, 3MB, 3MB.
And it's not going to start off with all three of them at once. It's going to be probably one tag team partner or all the tag team partners in at the same time. And eventually there's going to lead to some hot tags, hot tag outs, and eventually it'll be one massive all in there. Or they can do a tornado tag style, but no, that's not how you build up that little scenario. Never mind. Not a tornado. So it'll be a regular triple threat tag.
Yeah.
And then eventually it just becomes a 3MB moment.
Oh,
it's just
Lord.
so weird. Think about when they were 3MB and then now think about them against each other in the ring. It just looks so different.
One's a WWE title champion, one's a NXT champion, and the other is a tag team champ. Hey.
And one just has
who
kids.
knew that? One has kids, yes.
But also a former tag team champion.
Yes, that's why I said.
I can see after a few title style runs that they will bring back 3MB within 4 years from now.
Oh God, I'm gonna vomit.
Well, the only way I can see that also is they have this idea of, look, we'll all try to band together kind of thing. Say Rhino gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good excuse to do that. And then Slater's just tagging along people. And eventually he leads up with Ziggler and a McIntyre. And then just say there's they have a feud with Jinder Mahal and somebody else. And eventually, well, I don't know about your buddies and everything. I mean, especially have a past together. And eventually leads to a 3MB reunion, which then you can also imagine this tag team, Jinder and McIntyre.
I like
okay.
It's weird, but if they ever create a storyline where Jinder is face again, that's your.
I don't even think they necessarily both need to be face.
Both of them can work heel.
Well, McIntyre obviously going to be face. Jinder working as if he was what's up called a missionary, not missionary. Jeez. Okay, that's going to become racist. Never mind.
I see where that was going.
Yeah. We don't need no martyrs. That would have been pretty bad with these times. Never mind. So let's.
I just feel like
I
now.
don't think it'll work then. Okay, so
It's not.
Honestly, right now, the way their careers have changed since they both left WWE and then came back, they're two drastically different characters, two drastically different people.
I think especially with Jinder.
Jinder had a full facelift.
Jinder, I mean,
Like
I
he
will
went
say
from
this.
like weird, small, kind of scrawny guy who said, "Oh, I got all the money," to the most ripped dude in WWE. Argue, I dare you.
And now he's a former WWE champion. Let that sink in.
Yeah, I guarantee that was a McMahon decision.
So
that had to be.
Are you ready for the match card?
Yes.
Royal Rumble.
Let's do this. Are we doing predictions now then? You want to knock them out, or you just going to...
No, not yet.
No, just for now, because Cedric Alexander versus to be determined. They can't do that.
It's okay. It's gonna be Buddy Murphy, I guarantee it.
And I think it's gonna be Cedric Alexander winning anyway. But
yeah.
Right, United States Championship, Hardy versus Mahal.
Unless they do a double switch, I don't see anything changing on that.
I think it's Hardy. Barr versus Wyatt and Hardy for tag team.
It looks like Wyatt and Hardy.
Good job.
I actually like how they're building up to that.
It sounds like we're doing predictions already. Jeez.
Yeah, might as well. And just in case something happens, Bludgeon Brothers and Usos SmackDown tag.
Bludgeon.
They're just not going to have it as a squash match anymore.
Yeah, not a squash match. Actual screen. Actually, 10-20 minute match.
Now here's the one I'm excited for the most right now. Rollins, Miz, Joe, Balor ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
And don't forget the rumored 5th member, Lashley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought you said Rude.
You said Rude initially.
You said Rude.
I said Lashley.
You said Rude.
You both heard.
I said Lashley.
You said Rude.
I know what I said. I said Lashley.
Me and James are both agreeing on this. Rude. We don't agree that much.
Well, look, it looks like it's going to be Lashley.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to still say Rollins retains.
If you're wondering what you're looking at, James.
It's a stage, I know.
Yeah, that's a big-ass stage.
Rollins, Alexander versus to be determined, cruiserweight.
Alexander, probably.
Cena and Triple H.
Triple H, because Cena's been taking L's.
I think, yeah, they're going to
Triple H, Cena? Oh,
Triple H.
I think Triple H as well.
Because if Triple H is going to put another person over, they need to build him again. And Cena could play this whole, man, I'm being buried, thanks to Undertaker. So
he didn't just get buried by Undertaker. He just got buried by Nikki too. Oh, it.
Too soon, man.
Too soon, my ass.
I mean, let's let that happen, because right now there's been a little too much like drama about that. I wanted to sit out before we talk about it.
Too soon.
But I mean, it's already been on E! News. So
Triple H wins that match
because I think Cena's going to go on a losing streak and eventually wants to face off against the Undertaker again.
Whoa, whoa.
Styles
Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be guy. I don't know.
I don't know.
It depends.
I think they're gonna save the title.
Well, hold on.
Title match.
To me, it feels like the only way Shinsuke wins is if he doesn't hit AJ Styles in the balls this week.
And I think if they're gonna build up,
save the title change for Backlash.
B, he'll hit and probably get disqualified, and then or either that or he hits and then AJ kicks out. It'd be great if he actually wears a cup, because you know what's on the poll online? Taylor actually discovered this. Should AJ wear a cup against Shinsuke? You want the answers?
What?
Yes. And yes, comma, obviously.
Yes.
And yes, comma, obviously, won by 80%.
Wow. That's sad.
5.
Oh, wait. What did we
else
say?
we got? What else we got?
There's the 50-man Royal, which we'll
decide later.
We'll do a lottery style. Then Undertaker Rusev casket match.
Duh.
Rest in peace, Rusev.
Lesnar and Reigns.
Because of the contract.
I say Lesnar.
I'm going to say Lesnar.
Lesnar.
I also found an article from WWE.com that says 5 controversial decisions we would like Paige to make as SmackDown Live general manager.
A bra and panties match, 1.
Creating women's tag team titles.
Oh,
I would love it.
You know what? And a women GM would make that. Yeah.
I would like that.
They're doing so many call-ups. You need this eventually.
Exactly. Number 2, bring back Talking Smack.
Please.
It's not economically sound for them to do that. They can't even bring back Pyro.
I know. Number 3, establish a relationship with NXT that would allow any NXT superstar to compete on any given week.
And then all of a sudden, just randomly, you see like Shayna Baszler pop up one week, and then another week it'll be LeRae, and then another week will be Cross, and then another week.
Yeah,
I like that idea. I mean,
I feel like it would work out it would feel better than the relationship that it would feel kind of similar. Actually, yeah, it would probably be better, but it'd be similar to the relationship that SmackDown and the old ECW brand had back in the day. Number 4, have a championship at least a championship defended every single Tuesday.
That won't
doesn't
happen.
matter which. No, it doesn't matter which title, but a championship being defended every single week. I could see it happening. I could love it. I would love it.
I don't see them doing that
once a month.
You could literally do one. Yeah, exactly. And you wouldn't even necessarily have to have the WWE Championship defended at all.
Hell, you can do an open challenge every 2 weeks for United States Championship.
And the last one, which I like the most, bring back more WWE alumni to keep the WWE Universe guessing.
I don't know if they're willing to do that, though.
Like, say, Mysterio or Montel Vontavious Porter or hell.
That requires not only contracts, but also requires storylines. Unless these ideas they literally make an announcement of this is a one-time only thing. Where they just pop up, they have the match, they go on their merry way.
Which I wouldn't be against that idea at all.
Unless only to the people who are not planning to come back full time.
Like Hurricane.
Geez, that'll be hilarious. Hurricane. Who would you have Hurricane face off against?
Jeff Hardy.
That'd be nice, but what I'm thinking of is more because he's a superhero character. Got to be more comedic, or even if Cena is on SmackDown one time, bring that back.
Ooh,
calm down.
R-Truth.
No.
James gets it. Yeah.
No.
Oh, imagine if those two were a tag team, like a mystery tag team partner.
Imagine if they had like Shannon Moore come back and the Hurricane come back. Isn't it like R-Truth is there, and all of a sudden they start doing the what is it? What were they called in WCW? The fucking 3 something, 3P or 3Ps or 3 count, 3 count. Yeah, the little boy band thing that Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and I forget the other guy, but they're an actual boy band thing. I started dancing, and I'm like, hey, there's a storyline right there.
Ron Killing.
Sorry.
But I like that.
All right, guys.
So I'm gonna go through these headlines real quick, just to pop them out and see your opinions on them. Goldberg says he felt bad for Asuka after her streak ended at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Quote, "It's so hard. I felt bad for her. It's really cool and accomplishment. It's unbelievable. But there comes a time when you kind of question its tenure and when it's right time to break it. Who is the right person to break it? I think it was done properly. I do. I just think the pressure has been taken off of her. There was a lot of pressure on me in the streak."
If they were going to end the streak of Asuka, Charlotte was the best one to do it.
Mm-hmm. The only other thing that would change it for me, though, is a Money in the Bank cash-in, hit with a weapon, whatever. Make it dirty, but that was a clean finish. I didn't like that.
Which I'm okay with. Which I was okay with.
Oh, no. How you ended Goldberg's streak, it wasn't clean.
How did they end Goldberg's streak? It was a interference by whom?
Scott Hall.
With a cow prodder.
Oh.
A literal cow prodder.
Pretty much got tased.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't tase me, bro.
Tased badly.
Yeah, that wasn't fun for him.
That you cannot get away with that in today's wrestling.
No, you couldn't. Not at all.
Not in today's wrestling.
Not with the headline I just said. Don't tase me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Headline. But Kevin Wong. Having Roman Reigns get brutally destroyed won't win over WWE fans. Agree or disagree?
Amen.
Amen. I felt bad for him, but I don't. I mean,
I kind of feel like I did feel like the crowd. You deserve it.
I was waiting for the crowd to say that.
And they did. Oh God, they were loud.
Sweet. Davey Boy Smith wanted by police for allegedly throwing coffee at Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, he's in either Canada or Japan right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You brave.
It's an assault.
Yeah,
you brave.
It's Davey. He's a little hot-headed. So
he's known for a lot of bad stuff, thanks being hot-headed. Police in New Orleans are investigating an incident between Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Jake the Snake Roberts. From April 7th, Pro Wrestling Sheets Ryan Satin reported Thursday.
They have a warrant out for his arrest, don't they?
Mm-hmm. A representative from the New Orleans Police Department told Satin that Smith allegedly threw a cup of coffee on Roberts while the two were having an argument at WrestleCon during the weekend of WrestleMania 34. Smith told WrestleZone's Nick Hausman, something like that. He has become angry when he confronts Roberts about critical things Roberts had said about his father, who wrestled as the British Bulldog. Smith said that he asked Roberts to resolve their dispute outside, but Roberts declined and told Smith to F off, at which point Smith allegedly threw the coffee. According to Satin, Smith could potentially be charged with simple battery.
Mm-hmm.
So, misdemeanor?
Yes.
I mean, okay, it's an incident, yeah, but I don't think it's a big incident.
There is a date now for CM Punk's trial date for defamation of character.
Well, shit.
Really?
Against CM Punk and Colt Cabana. That is May 21st.
Wait,
interesting.
CM Punk versus Colt?
No.
Or
WWE is currently in the middle of a $1 million defamation suit against CM Punk and Colt Cabana. Both of them were defamation.
The podcast.
Mm-hmm. Cabana had CM Punk on his podcast, and the two had a great time during the 2-episode segment discussed why Punk left WWE during their conversation. During the conversation, Punk threw some serious allegations at WWE and their doctors, which sparked this lawsuit from WWE and Dr. Chris Amon.
Oh,
yeah, I remember that.
The case is currently set to go on trial on May 21st. There was an entry in court documents on June 27, 2016, which included this date, and since then they have exchanged information and prepped for the case. The latest activity was a disposition filed by attorneys, uh, really, Dutch Levy and Angel. I don't know. I That's what happens when I see stuff and I don't hear stuff. On behalf of Dr. Chris Amon on April 5th. Therefore, it seems like they're gearing up to go to court. Cool.
Yeah, it's been a while since like that podcast happened. I remember listening to it, and I was just like,
"Wow,
damn!" They didn't let him do a lot.
So, the Rock was asked to go to prom.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's funny.
Let's see. I wonder if y'all can hear this. Y'all see the video first?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a senior at Stillwater Area High School in Minnesota.
My question is...
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
And I would like to ask you to my senior prom. It's May 5th at the Myth in Maplewood, Minnesota. You may be wondering, why should I go to prom with her? Well, let me tell you why. I am the biggest Dwayne Johnson fan.
I don't know about that.
I do for Halloween, and I have the biggest Dwayne Johnson merch collection.
Oh, not even The Rock. It's Dwayne.
I have just one.
Oh my God.
Will you rock it at prom with me?
First off, dedication to the whole video.
Yes.
I like the dedication, albeit cringy in our part.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
But the setup, the dress up, I like that.
The fanny pack and everything, man. The thin chain.
Everything about it was like, okay, I can believe you're a fan.
Yeah, literally.
But you're 18.
Look.
It's like you haven't seen good rock back in the day, but hey,
she's literally probably seen every rock movie though since she was a little baby.
Probably, maybe that's the reason why we're big fans.
At least she didn't see the Rock and Method Man music video.
She probably has.
Oh Jesus!
No.
Last and final.
Super fans are crazy. Super fans are pretty bad.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Okay. What do you? I mean, sorry.
Final thing. Did you know Dolph Ziggler was on Good Mythical Morning?
Yes, I saw it. I saw it. I watch it every single day.
Really?
And yeah, I do.
I have never taken time to look at their channel yet, and everyone, even my son has. I'm sitting here like, okay, what is the deal with this?
Well, I mean, I've actually just watched them for years. I want to say probably. I probably watched them for good 4 or 5 years now. It's every Monday through Friday, just consistency.
So they talk about stuff that was on eBay and how much they went for.
Oh yeah.
How much do you think is Hulk Hogan's WrestleMania? Was it 3?
It was like WrestleMania 3. I think that's what it was. It was the trunks.
The trunks that he wore against Andre the Giant.
I don't even remember how much that.
I don't even know.
You want us to take a guess?
Yeah, both of y'all take a guess because I know the exact amount.
Okay.
100,000 minimum.
Oh, geez. I was gonna say probably about like. My guess, if we're going Price is Right rules, I'll guess 7,000.
The answer is 30,000.
I win!
Wow.
Oh, by the way, how much did a cardboard cutout of Dolph Ziggler with his own signature on eBay
with a picture with proof?
how much do you think they go for?
$15.
Jeffrey?
Jeff?
16.
God damn it.
$119.
Oh,
I want
for a cardboard cutout.
Life-size cardboard cutout of Dolph Ziggler with him signing it. Which, by the way, his response was, "Oh, platinum blonde. That was ages ago."
Because it was, it was.
Mm-hmm. Probably, geez, Dolph Ziggler's been in the business for over 10 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was originally
What was his
Kerwin White's caddy,
We have that.
and then
Part of this
he was, I think he was Mikey.
Mikey or Mickey, I don't remember.
I want to say Mikey. I want to say Mikey just to be safe.
Because I remember the Power Rangers thing that they made fun of with the Spirit Squad. That was great.
Yeah. Go Spirit Squad.
Because let's see now. Yeah, wow. Because OVW. Wow, that's a long time ago. Because that was what, 2011?
OVW?
Yeah. Which, by the way, guess who bought OVW recently?
Who?
What does everyone want?
Al Snow?
Al Snow.
Bought Ohio Valley Wrestling.
OVW.
That's funny.
Oh,
he bought it last week, I think, just before WrestleMania. No, 2 weeks ago, before WrestleMania. Let's see now. OVW.
And also, apparently, there's a hashtag going around Twitter right now called Game Struck 4. Pretty much 4 games that stuck out to you, like that made a big impact on you as a kid. But now wrestling fans are twisting it and call it and changing that hashtag to Ring Struck 4. 4 matches that pretty much changed you as a wrestling fan. That's hard for me.
That's hard. I'm not going to do that right now.
No, neither am I.
Let's see now.
But
yeah,
we'll get back with the results on the next podcast.
April 6th, this year, was when OVW is officially with Al Snow.
Wow, right before Mania.
Just before Mania. And I saw a Wrestling with Regrets interview with Al Snow.
Yay!
Which Ryan Zane suggested that Head is going to be the commissioner.
Oh.
That would be a good storyline. Try to argue with it.
No arguments here.
Because what does everyone want?
More Brian Zane?
You're trying to avoid my answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You guys,
what does everyone need?
Al Snow.
Brian Zane as commissioner?
Al Snow.
What does everyone got?
Al Snow.
There we go. That's all I need. I just needed the satisfaction. I'm done with headlines. Anyone else?
I got absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Well, other than at Bethlehem, NXT live event results, Aleister Black did team up with Ricochet and EC3 from the way it looks. Hold on, let me check. No. Scratch that. It's just there's a comma there. Okay, so here's the results. No Way Jose defeated Chad Lyle. Montez Ford and Angela Dawkins defeat Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler. Bianca Belair, who I believe is engaged now?
Yeah, she's been engaged for a while. I think sometime last year. But in like 2 months. Huh?
Or did the wedding just happen? I don't know.
No, they posted a tweet they posted a tweet announcing that it's only like 2 months away from them getting married.
So Belair defeated Candice LeRae. EC3 defeated Cassius Ohno. Kyrie and Nikki defeated Baszler and Lacey Evans. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Oney Larkin. And NXT champion Aleister Black and Ricochet defeated Andrade Cien Almas and the Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream.
It's such a smooth name. I have to admit that.
Yeah, I'll give you credit.
Looking up anything else on this Twitter timeline. Nope, I'm good. All right.
I just see like a notification from ENC's pod saying that they have this week's episode had Tyler Breeze and Fandango on the episode. That's about it for me. God, I just thought about it. Those two weirdos and those two weirdos talking at the same time. Ah!
That's a little bit too weird for my taste.
Hold on, which weirdos and which weirdos?
Breezango and Edge and Christian.
Oh gosh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's funny. That's funny
because Fandango's really good about comebacks.
God, yes, he is.
Tyler Breeze. If you watch Up, Up, Down, Down, damn, he's quick-witted.
Yeah,
damn, he's quick-witted.
There's only one person I know is much better about being quick-witted, and that's Rusev. To be honest, if only Cesaro was quicker with his English.
That's true.
That is very true.
It's getting better.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Outros. Let's go.
Well, this is Raw's leading. This has been the leading brand 420 edition. Same Junkies Media. I am Jeffrey Burtis. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you like this video, please tell us how we can improve. If you don't like this video, well, I got nothing for you except welcome to oblivion.
Like this video, comment down below. Yes, we do see people's comments. Yes, we do comment on their stuff.
I woke up and immediately I commented.
Yeah, I commented like 8 hours later, but still I commented. Now, if you like this video, we love you. But if you don't like this video, man, I don't know what your problem is, man. I think you just need to relax a bit, man. Happy 420, guys.
Happy 420.
Great, now we're demonetized. I'm kidding.
Good Lord.
Like we're monetized in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, if Bleacher Report could put like 2 videos out about NFL and NBA players smoking weed before games, yeah, I think we're fine.
But here's the thing. They don't have to worry about monetization.
They put it up on their YouTube channels.
They don't have to worry about monetization.
That's true.
Their YouTube is probably about 10% or less of their revenue.
That's true. Damn it, Turner.
Gotta love it.
Well, this is your champion speaking. And if you want to be the champion, just remember, you don't want to smoke the devil's lettuce. God is watching. So you got to make sure. Me talking about God, sorry. Oh,
yeah, what are you doing?
Stop right.
Make a better YouTube community. LCS squared. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And of course, as always, we hope to see you on the other side of the ropes. You like that?
Yeah.